Sheltering Tree has been around, the actual apartments had been around since 2014, and we build apartments for adults with developmental disabilities. The idea is not to be a group home. We don't do supports. Anybody who lives with us in the apartment lives in their own apartment and they bring their support with them. So it's sort of like a bring your own independence. We do have one program, it's called Goals, and it is meant for current tenants and future tenants. And it's really about learning how to live independently. So it's CPR and first aid, it's money management, real world problem, kind of how do you deal with that? How do you advocate for yourself? We talk about first responders, vulnerabilities, so some social skills, and that's goes about 9 months throughout the year. But that's been probably the best thing that I've seen for our tenants and for future tenants.
Has there been a moment recently when you thought to yourself, this is exactly why we're doing the work that we do?
You know, I don't want to be anecdotal, but I am going to speak broadly. We're not a group home, and people automatically think people living in a setting like this, it's a group home. And what I see when I go into the apartments is people doing exactly what we intended. So people could just be in their apartments. People could be out in the common area working on something. They could be involved in an activity, but it's all by choice. So even if we have a planned activity going for the day, anybody who lives there, it's up to them whether they want to participate. It's up to them whether they want to be around people. So if you think about a day for you after you've worked all day, and sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to be around people, you get to do that. And so do all of these adults. They have the choice to not participate. And seeing that and seeing them be able to make those choices and not feel badly about it, to me, is like the epitome of what we're trying to do. Yeah, seeing people go to work every day and come back. I think every day this is exactly what we set out to offer, and it's exactly what they get.
And how can people support that? How can people be a part of your mission?
Of course, we're always going to say funding is always a need, right? But we really love volunteers, and our volunteers look a little different because we're not always asking for people to come do something for us. We're asking for people to do things alongside. So it's support and much more of a social nature. We talk a lot about we want all of the adults to be able to live in community. So come be part of the community. So if we're out on an activity in the community, come with. And if we do something at the Sheltering Tree at any one of our apartment settings, come and join us. We have a Thirsty Thursday. We have a movie night. We do meals in a cup. We have lots. Y Arts comes and works with us. We do lots of different arts activities. But they love generally being around people and want to get to know people. And I think the more people that come in and get to know them, I think they would see all of the possibility and all the capability and just really love being a part of it.
Thank you, Beth.